My name is Tom LaValle, but in the court, I am Tom D. Lovely Austinson, and I am Emperor 26. With the Imperial court system, the international court system, it's the second largest organization, LGBT organization in the country, just behind the Human Rights Campaign. And when it was founded 60 plus years ago by Mama Jose, it was a pretty new thing, especially because with drag queens, it was still very taboo 60 plus years ago. And we just have a lot of fun. So I actually learned about the Imperial Court long ago, actually, when I was a junior in college at Rhode Island College. We were doing the gay prom with the Rainbow Alliance in conjunction with Salve Regina and Johnson and Wales. And so when at the prom, I saw this very tall, shiny, sparkly empress walk in with her emperor and imperial crown prince, and I wanted to know what they were or who they were, and so I walked up to them and asked them. They explained to me that they were the reigning emperor and empress of the Imperial Court of Rhode Island, and that was the first time I ever heard about them, was back then. Fast forward, I want to say maybe about 10, 15 years, and I started learning more about people within the community that I already knew that were part of it, and then one night I was escorting a friend to an event that the Imperial Court was having, and my friend Angela Pranavutana, who was the reigning empress at the time, was on stage and called my name while I'm over at the bar and came up and she's like, "Okay, kneel." I'm like, "Okay." So I did, and she's like, "You are now known as Lord Tom LaValle of the Imperial Court of Rhode Island." I'm like, "Oh, I guess that's how you join." And then it was more so prior to that, finding out exactly what it was that they did as far as the nonprofit work, the fundraising. And I had mentioned it to Angela because she is a close friend of mine, one of the first drag queens I met about 20 plus years ago. And that put the little bug in her ear, which is why she ended up investing me that night without even telling me she was going to do it.
I just wanna look good for you, good for you. Oh, oh. I just wanna look good for you, good for you. Oh, oh. Let me show you how proud I am to be yours. Leaving these jeans a mess on the floor. Still look good for you, good for you. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Within the court system, everyone has a title. So when you first join, you're either a lord or a lady or a laird, and then the more active you are, the more meetings you go to for our general membership or board, or the more events you go to, the more money you help raise, the higher your title goes. And that's all on a case-by-case basis, and that is at the discretion of the current reigning monarch. The only position that is actually an elected position as far as titles go is the role of emperor and empress, and that's actually a community elected position. And what that is you actually fill out an application form. You have to go through a whole interview process to be vetted, to make sure that you are following what the rules are for the court is, and that you are willing to take on this position. And if you are accepted through that vetting interview committee, you then go through 2 months of campaigning, which is basically going out on the town and getting as many people as you can to say that they're going to buy a ticket and come to the coronation ball to vote for you. And if you get the most votes that night, depending on if it's between you and one other person, or if it's you are the only individual running, within our bylaws, there's certain rules that it has to be if it's a race or if it's a singular person. And then once you're elected, then you are the face of that organization to help raise as much money as you can for whomever you choose as your beneficiary for that entire year. If you want to raise money and have fun while doing it, if you have a specific charity that you want to raise money for, come to the Imperial Court, talk to us about it, and describe why you want to raise money for them, and we'll help try and figure out how to run an event with you and in conjunction with you and what your ideas are, and to come out and just have fun, because that's all this really is just having fun while raising money.
Supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me.
So our annual coronation ball at the end of the year is our largest event that we throw. It's a black tie gala, so if you want to come see crowns and gowns and all different types of outfits, that's definitely the place to go. It's always held in the month of April at the Graduate Hotel, formerly known as the Biltmore. And that is where we watch the stepping down monarch. So the monarch who is reigning for that full year, that's their time to step down and celebrate their year of fundraising, as well as watch the crowning of the new monarchs coming in for the next reign. Honestly, it's just a lot of people having fun. We get to dress up, put on some fake crowns, put on a smile, and raise some money.
I'm not a bubble up to cash in. Another lover underneath those flashing lights. Another one of those ruthless nights. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I should have guessed that this would happen. I should have known it when I looked in your red hot eyes, spewing all your red hot lies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's the worst part of this hell? I can only blame myself, 'cause I know you're